Hi yogis, my name is Sara, and today we're going to go through a gentle yoga sequence focusing on stress relief and grounding. We're going to begin today in a wide-legged child's pose, so when you're ready, bring the knees to the outside edges of the mat, toes back to touch, set your hips back and extend your arms forward in front of you, forehead down to the mat. Feel really rooted to the earth here, in your forehead, your hands, your knees, your hips. Begin to settle in. Begin to feel into the body. Feel into areas that might feel more open, or areas of tension. And we will take a breath here together. Inhale through the nose and exhale through the mouth. We'll come up into tabletop pose from here and move into one round of cat-cow. On your exhale, round through the spine, push into the palms of the hands. Inhale, bring the chest forward, tuck the tailbone, and neutral spine. We'll move into thread the needle. So on your inhale, reach your right arm up to the sky and thread it underneath your left armpit until your shoulder and ear come to the mat. Make sure your hips are still stacked over your knees, and your left hand can remain where it is or extend out in front of you. Push into your left hand to come back up, right arm reaches back up to the sky and back to tabletop pose. Other side, left arm reaches up, thread the left arm under and through, left ear and shoulder come to the mat, right arm can remain where it is or extend out in front of you. Bring the right hand back in. If it was extended, push into the hand. Bring your left arm up to the sky and back to tabletop pose. Move into one round of cat-cow on your own breath here. Moving now into modified side plank, stretch your right leg long behind you and stretch through the calf. Roll your sole of the foot flat on the mat, kickstand your left leg behind you as you reach your right arm up to the sky. Feel a long stretch throughout your side body, all the way down your right leg. Come back to center. Tabletop pose and start to walk your hands out in front of you, coming down into puppy stretch. Your chest and forehead will come down to the mat while your hips are still stacked over your knees. Arms extended long out in front of you. Slowly push back up to table and we'll move to modified side plank on the other side. Stretch your left leg back behind you, kickstand through that right leg, moving to the sole of your left foot as you stretch up your left hand to the sky. Look up if that works for your neck today. Feel a long side body stretch through your left side. Great, come back to center. And we'll move into one more round of the puppy stretch. Reach your hands out in front of you. Bow your chest and forehead to the mat. Now look forward and begin to slither forward into Sphinx pose. Elbows to the mat, forearms parallel to one another. Push in to the tops of your feet. Stretch your chest forward. Continue to lift through the crown of your head while still reaching the chest up and forwards. From here, we'll transition into forearm plank. Tuck the toes and ground down through your forearms and elbows to lift up your hips into forearm plank. Strong through your quads, engaged through your core. Breathe here. One more breath. Great job, yogis. Start to lower the knees down and set the hips back so you're sitting on your heels. Take a moment here. Maybe rest your palms in your lap, palms face up. Scan the body. Take a breath in through the nose and exhale through the mouth. Now interlace your fingers, straighten your arms out in front of you, and press your palms forward. And bring your palms up overhead. Release into a twist, left hand on your right knee, right hand plants behind you. Look over your right shoulder. Let's gently move to the other side. Right hand comes to your left knee, left hand plants behind you. Look over your left shoulder and breathe here. Inhale, come back to center, and we'll transition into rabbit pose here. So tuck your palms by your heels, straighten through your spine as you start to gently lean forward, catching your heels with your hands. Round down until the top of your forehead touches the mat in front of your knees. Stay here or start to lift the hips, pulling on the heels and rolling so the top of your head is gently on the mat. Redistribute the weight so it's not all in the crown of your head. Great. Release and come to seated. We'll come to a one-legged forward fold, but we'll add a twist first. So once you're in seated, extend your left leg out in front of you. Sole of the right foot comes to your inner left thigh. Bring your left hand to your right knee, right arm behind you for a twist. Then swing that right arm up and arching overhead, reaching in the same direction as your extended leg. Breathe into the side body here. Release and turn to center yourself over that extended leg, reach your arms up and fold over that left leg. Hands can rest on the shins, ankles, or the backs of your feet. Inhale, release, and we'll gently move to the other side, extending our right leg this time. Sole of the left foot comes to the inside of the right thigh. Twist here first, bringing your right hand to your left knee. Left hand plants behind you. Before you inhale, lift that left arm up and overhead, leaning toward that extended leg. We'll come into our fold from here, so turn to center yourself over your extended leg. Inhale, reach the arms up, and exhale, fold. Release. We'll come to butterfly pose from here, soles of the feet together, knees out wide. And from here, we'll come into a little foot massage. So use your hands to open your feet, almost as if they were a book. Start massaging into the soles of the feet, up to the balls of the feet. Don't forget the toes. Now slowly inhale and exhale, fold over your feet. Come back up, and we're going to release all the way to our back. When you arrive, we're going to go into one round of bridge pose, so have the soles of your feet planted, knees bent. Reach your fingertips to tickle the backs of your heels. On your inhale, begin to lift your hips, push into your feet, draw your inner thighs together, chin away from chest. Arms can stay along your sides, or they can interlace behind your tailbone. Release your hands and slowly begin to lower your hips. Pull your knees in, give yourself a squeeze, maybe rock a bit side to side. We'll end our practice today with a gentle spinal twist. So go ahead and cactus your arms, move both knees to the left, and look right. Take some big belly breaths here. Inhale, come back to center, and exhale, drop your knees to the right and look left. Go ahead and release. You can come into traditional Shavasana here by extending your legs out long, arms out wide, palms face up. Or I am taking a Supta Baddha Konasana variation with butterfly legs. Soles of the feet together, knees out wide, one hand to heart, one hand to stomach. Let's take a cleansing breath here together. Inhale through your nose and exhale through the mouth. Again, once more, inhaling through the nose and exhale through the mouth. Nothing to do, nothing to manage. Give yourself the gift of these next few moments in stillness. Feel free to stay in this resting pose for as long as your day allows today. Express gratitude toward yourself, toward your body, for showing up on the mat today. Thank you for joining me. Be well. Namaste.